Hey everybody, welcome to Between the Zones. We got a four-person panel today. Super excited about that. Let's just start it off with our special guest host, Ryan McLellan is back. What's up, bro?
Not a lot. I'm happy to be here again, and can't wait to talk some movies.
Okay, all that energy was just wasted out. Chris.
Oh
how
my
you
gosh,
doing?
I'm so excited!
Chris, what's up, bro?
This is gonna be the best show ever.
Not even 30 seconds ever already off the rails. Hey guys, I'm back. So
Case, how you doing?
I'm so excited.
and I just can't hide it. I'm so
About to lose control, and I think I like it.
Okay,
wow,
well,
he kept
before-
it going.
That's that.
All right, guys.
Yeah, hey, I'm here and I'm
Guys, let's talk about box office here. Let's talk about the money coming into movies. Con Skull Island made exactly what I predicted at $61 million. I'm not surprised. Second at Logan with 37.9 million, dropping at a 57% rate. Kind of sad there. Get Out with 21 million, only dropping 25%, just as I predicted it would. The Shack made 10.1 million, dropping 38%. That's not good because it's a garbage movie. Lego Batman at 5, making 7.8 million, only dropping 33%. I saw it in theaters again. It's still a fantastic movie. Yeah, Con made exactly what I thought it was gonna make. Logan dropped too much for my liking. Get Out doing what I thought it was gonna do. The Shack should have dropped more, and Lego Batman doing it's just treading right along there in 5. So I think it's been a pretty good week in the box office, except for the percentages and whatnot. Chris, what do you think?
I'll be honest. I was expecting Kong to make a tad less, so that was a pleasant surprise for an okay film. Logan, yeah, I really wish it had had a little bit more legs for just a slightly less fall. Hell, I went out and saw it again, and of course,
I'm pretty sure that
great.
the con audience took away from Logan.
That's probably a fair point. Yeah, The Shack, I don't know why that's still in the top 5 because that film is garbage. But yeah, no, this does look about right. And yes, Lego Batman's still holding on. It'll be gone next week though, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's that.
All right, Ryan, what's up? What do you think about this box office?
It kind of just fell the way that I kind of assumed that it would. I didn't make any specific predictions as to how much money Kong would make, but I definitely saw it being number one. Just based off the reviews that it was getting, I didn't really see how it could beat out Logan, lose to Logan. So yeah, it went pretty well, or the way that I expected. I'm mainly just happy to see that Batman is still in there making a lot of money, because those movies cost a crap ton of money to make. So I'm happy that it's making its money back and then some, so that way we can see more Lego movies in the future.
All right, Case, worst for last. What do you think about this box office?
Well, actually, shut up, you shit. Actually, Logan dropped 57%, and most of the comic book movies dropped like 55 to 60% in their second weekend, so it's not that big of a surprise. It still is at 438 million worldwide, which now is the highest grossing movie of 2016. So it already made a lot of money in just 2017, my bad. So it already made a lot of money in just 2 weekends and 1 week. So that movie's doing really well. I'm happy to see Lego Batman hold on, because that's my favorite movie of the year so far. And Kong, yeah, it made a little bit more than I expected, because I thought the movie was merely okay. It seems that everyone thinks the movie is just okay. However, if everyone thinks it's just okay and gives it a fresh rating, then it still gets a pretty high score on Rotten Tomatoes, and everyone is like, oh, hey, it's getting good reviews, then I'm going to go see it. So everyone went to see it, apparently, because it almost made its budget back in the first weekend in the worldwide box office. So, doing well, and I have no words about the Shack.
Yeah, as far as
All
Kong
right.
goes, I mean, people want to see a monkey smash stuff, and that's what they get, so they're happy. Like, simple request, simple answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so So our next story, other than the box office, which I think was pretty decent, Wonder Woman trailer dropped. And all right, I got to get this rant out of the way real quick. I thought the trailer was fine. I didn't think it was the best trailer ever. I commented it on our trailer reaction on the Take 3 trailer reaction. I'm like, yeah, I don't think it was very good. The comment right after this proves exactly why DC fanboys are pieces of piling crap. I don't care. All right, I'm going off the rails for a second. They go, well, you know what? Why don't you just make your own movie? I'm like, okay. You know what? I said, that's the point of trailer reactions. They're supposed to be reacting stuff. Like, oh, you're wrong. No, you're not. It's just DC fanboys think that everything that DC puts out is amazing, when in reality, it's just okay at its best. I don't understand the mentality that DC fanboys have. They can't look at something objective and be like, okay, if they can say, well, you know what? I loved it. I thought it was really good, rather than saying, oh, well, you're wrong. It's just, there's this sentimentality of these, people who like DC movies that think they have to be right no matter what. They think that their opinion matters more than everybody else's. And it's ticking me off. It actually got on my nerves, and it really bugs me. That's what I got from the Wonder Woman trailer. Other than that, it's like, it's okay. Kees, I know you feel the same way about the Wonder Woman trailer as I do. So, yeah. What's up?
Yeah. The thing is, I did trailer reactions for the first 2 trailers, and the funny thing is, the same guy that replied to your comment commented on my videos saying that I didn't mention anything about Gal Gadot's acting, simply because I covered other ground, and I said that I actually really liked the first 2 trailers, because I thought the first 2 trailers, especially the Comic-Con one, were really good trailers. This trailer, though, shows why Gal Gadot can't act, and that's the thing. DC fanboys are blinded, and they have no idea what they're talking about, because does Gal Gadot look the part of Wonder Woman? She looks good, yes. Can she do action? Yes. Can she act? Hell no. She can't lead this movie, and this trailer shows why. She has some really bad line delivery that was like, am I going to see a 2-hour movie of this? Yes, I am. Oh boy, and that's why this trailer really made me worried. Gal Gadot can't lead this movie. If you think she can, you're wrong, because she just can't. She can't act, and that sucks. So this trailer made me worried after seeing 2 good trailers. So yeah.
Welcome to the life of DC. So Chris, you and Ryan did a trailer reaction to this on the Take 3 channel. I think y'all liked it. What are your specific thoughts going on in this trailer? What was the meet and grit for you? What did you like about it?
We both did it, and I actually really did like it. Now, granted, I heard a grand total of 3 lines come out of Gal Gadot's mouth. Gal Gadot's. Don't want Brian David's coming after me. But I didn't think she was terrible. And to be fair, most of the time what you hear in the trailers isn't the dialogue as it's spoken in the final cut. So for the cut for the trailer, it was okay. I mean, obviously, Chris Pine, he kind of saved the trailer. And, of course, the action looked really good. Junkie XL's theme, oh my god, it's getting me pumped. Even if I don't like the film, I know I'm gonna like the score, because it's Junkie XL.
And that's Batman v Superman, not Wonder Woman.
But they're transferring the theme over. It's the same theme.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Case. All right, Ryan, you did the trailer reaction with Chris.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I really liked it. It's my favorite trailer of what they've released for Wonder Woman so far. Yeah, it's DC, so I'm only so excited for it. But I like the look of the action. I like how it's World War I. The setting is in World War I. Yes, Gal is not a great actress, but I already knew that. I've already known that since she was originally cast in Batman v Superman, and she confirmed it in Batman v Superman. And when they said, oh yeah, on Wonder Woman movie, I was like, all right, I'm just going to have to get past the fact that she's not a great actress and just try to enjoy it for the action and the story that it presents. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm not expecting it to be the next Dark Knight or anything like that. I'm just expecting, hopefully, a good DC movie, because they really need a win right now. So hopefully that's what we get.
Well, talking about a movie that is completely opposite of The Dark Knight, Deadpool 2 cast Zazie Beetz as Domino in Deadpool 2. Chris, what are your thoughts?
You know, believe it or not, I'm gonna switch over to Ryan first because I know that he's been a fan of the Deadpool comics. Ryan, you give us your thoughts quick.
Domino.
Yeah, so Domino is just she basically, it's kind of like luck is the simplest way to explain it. That's what her ability is, and she's a really good shot, and she has a sort of a mutation that allows things to go her way. So it's a decent character. She's in a lot of she's basically in all of the X-Force comics, all of the major X-Force storylines. So it's cool to see her introduced in Deadpool 2. They're definitely setting up their X-Force movie with Cable and Domino. I haven't seen Atlanta, the show, so I haven't seen her act before. But if she was good at Atlanta, I'm sure she can pull off this character pretty decently. They did a good job casting the first Deadpool, so I'm assuming they're going to do the same here. And yeah. I'm excited for Deadpool 2 no matter what.
All right, Chris, Dohmen, what are your thoughts?
Okay. I'm not as familiar with the character because the couple Deadpool comics I have read, she was barely in them. But no, I haven't seen the full run for Atlanta so far, but I have seen enough of Zazie to get a feel for her as an actress. And I gotta say, I think she can bring the kind of attitude that a character like Nina Thurman, aka Domino, needs to have. So I can actually, I'd have to see a trailer to get that my feelings confirmed. But so far, I'm actually pretty happy with the casting choice. So far, we're looking good. I'm just waiting to hear Cable, but we'll cross that casting when we get there. Hopefully soon.
Not soon enough.
Okay.
Right.
All right, Kees, your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts when I saw the announcement, I was like, who's Domino? So Ryan just filled me in, and I'm like, okay, that's Domino. But what about Cable? I mean, we've been waiting since the end credit scene of Deadpool for a casting announcement for Cable, and we still don't have a Cable. So I was like, I don't know Domino. Like the general audience, I really like Deadpool, and I know Cable is going to be in it, so I'm waiting for Cable to be announced. And when I hear Domino, I'm like, I don't know. I think they probably did a good job because they did a good job in the first one, movie with casting, but I want my Cable. So that's my thoughts.
Well, my thoughts real quick. It was a great way to actually announce. Ryan Reynolds put on his Instagram page like a thing of dominoes, but it's spelled like Zazie and like these really weird dots. It was like a really weird sketch.
Yeah, it was hard. It was really hard to read.
But it was really interesting all at the same time, so I kind of gave it a break. I don't care. I mean, if she's good in the movie, then she's good in the movie. If she's not, then no, I'll say she wasn't good in the movie because I don't know enough about her to say anything per se. The Cable thing, I'm willing to wait. Honestly, if they don't announce Cable until the day it releases, I wouldn't be mad. Because I think it would be a massive amount of hype. Like, who's Cable going to be? Who's Cable going to be? I think that would be freaking awesome. But beyond the fact, Thor Ragnarok set photos have released, and Thor got a haircut. That's what I got from these set photos. Thor got a haircut. Chris, what do you think of Thor's haircut?
Coming to me first all the time. That's okay.
You're on my left side of the screen.
Whatever, fair enough. The haircut, it's whatever. I mean, sure, if it fits the story, great. Do I care about that part? Not so much. Is Hemsworth going to be good in the movie? That's all that I'm worried about. Then there's a certain Bloom. I need to just say something for a second here.
Breathe.
Jeff, what the hell are you doing? Now, granted, this was just a picture. I'll need some more context. But oh my god. In the words of Fun, the 80s is over and done. Okay? Just What is that? What the hell is that?
Well, Chris, you just were shown a picture.
See, Case, yeah, no,
exactly. These set photos.
Focus.
Focus.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Okay. All right, Ryan, what did you think?
I freaking love these pictures. All of them. Every single one. Name one. Yes, I love it. And Jeff Goldblum, he didn't choose that costume. Give the man a break, man. He didn't choose that costume. That he was
right,
given that.
Him.
Yeah, or that. But I mean, he's got the little lip thing like his brother, the collector from old Benicio del Toro's thing and old Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff. So I thought it was awesome. All the pictures, yes, very 80s, but I think that's the point. It's got the bright colors, and that's Taika Waititi's sensibility coming to play here. He's obviously very obsessed, I guess, with the 80s and like those neon colors. And I like the haircut. I think it makes him look more like what he did in the comics that I used to read. And I like that we're going to get Gladiator Thor and Gladiator Hulk. And they brought Valkyrie in there, which she's a badass, so that's cool. And also, I'm a big Tessa Thompson fan ever since I saw her in Creed. So I think the photos look awesome. I love the neon colors, and I can't wait to see it actually realized on screen when I'm sure, after everything's been color corrected and all the CGI's in play. I think it'll look a lot better then. As of right now, it kind of looks a little fake, but in my mind, I know that's not exactly what it's going to look like, so I like what I've seen.
All right, Case, all of us know that you're into like alien-looking things. What did you think of these set photos?
Well, I heard a lot of people like Chris saying, what the hell is Jeff Goldblum doing? When I first saw that picture, I was like, wait, is that the Collector? And then I took a second look and I was like, oh, it's Jeff Goldblum looking like the Collector. And it totally makes sense in this universe because we've seen the Collector. He also looks as weird as Jeff Goldblum. So I was like, he looks like this universe. It makes sense. Why are you bashing on him? It's like, does he look a bit ridiculous? Yes, but that's the point of it. So I like Jeff Goldblum, his character's look, and I like the haircut. I probably think that Thor is finally going to wear his helmet, which is the thing people have been waiting for. And I want to see a trailer. That trailer will probably release pretty soon. Because like the movie's coming out in November, and I want to see something of this movie.
I think we're gonna get. Honestly, I think we're about to get a trailer right in front of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that might.
Sorry to be honest. I think that's probably the best call.
They might wait until like April, but yeah, it's definitely a possibility.
It's definitely coming soon. And one last thing, that I can't believe I forgot to say anything on. Cate Blanchett.
Oh yeah,
dude,
she looks badass.
She looks amazing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay.
I'm excited for this movie. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, Michael K. Williams cast in Han Solo movie. I don't know who this guy is. I just know that he's cast in another Han Solo movie. That's kind of all I know. Chris, actually no, we're not going to Chris. We're going to Case first. Case, you know more about Star Wars than I do. What do you think?
Well, I know about as much as you do about this actor. Like, I don't really know this guy. Here's the thing. I haven't seen a whole lot of movies that a lot of people have seen. If you are going to go into shows that I haven't seen, there are a lot more. I have so many blind spots in shows, and I hear that people say, oh my God, he's in this show and that show. And I'm like, yeah, but I haven't seen those because TV shows take a lot of your time. So I haven't seen this guy in basically anything. I am not excited for Han Solo. This doesn't change my excitement. However, there's one rumor that really makes me like, would be cool. And that is that he could be Cad Bane. Now that would be cool because Cad Bane is a cool character. However, I am like, Cad Bane in a Han Solo movie, I don't know how that will work. I'm already not that much excited for Han Solo, so I'm really wondering if you're going to make him Cad Bane, what they're going to do with it. So, whatever. Move on to someone else.
All right, we'll softball this to Ryan. Ryan, what are your thoughts?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good actor. As far as not being excited and the whole Cad Bane thing, I am excited because it's Star Wars and I don't think they're gonna mess it up. So there's that. And then the second thing is I hope he is Cad Bane because that would be so cool to see another badass bounty hunter brought to life on the screen, on the big screen.
Boba Fett.
Who isn't Boba Fett and has he already has some backstory built in from the Clone Wars TV show. So now you can build on that. He'll actually have lines, unlike a Boba Fett, and he'll be present, and he doesn't have to be your main villain, but he could be, the henchman or whatever of whomever is the big bad. So I think it would be really cool to get him in there. And Michael K. Williams he's got a good voice, and I don't know if I would like to see prosthetics or motion capture. I think that motion capture could look really cool, but
prosthetics all the way for me.
It just depends. I mean, Cad Bane's got a very thin face. You could, yeah, but he's got a really thin face, and since we've only seen him animated before, I mean, they would change the look for sure. But yeah, in any case, no matter what he's playing, I'm excited that they're just adding talent, and I can't wait for this movie.
Awesome. Chris, I would argue you probably know the most about Cad Bane out of all of us. What are your thoughts?
I wouldn't say that.
Case takes offense to that.
Yeah,
I do.
Case does take a little offense to that, and I think we are about pretty even on good old Cad. But I'm gonna talk about. Well, I love this guy's work because I remember seeing him growing up. I remember seeing him on Alias, on I think there's one episode of Law and Order. Actually, a couple of them that I remember seeing him on. But obviously, what I know him best for is Boardwalk Empire as Chalky White. Oh my God, he just crushed it in that role. And I've only seen up to season 3 of The Wire, and I need to finish it. But again, him as Omar is another powerhouse performance. This guy is a powerhouse actor. So when you just bring in more talent for the Han Solo film, Case, I know your thoughts about your excitement towards the film, but this honestly does put a little more fuel in that fire of I'm now actually getting legit hyped up for this film. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't be, but I am. So, great choice.
I wasn't excited for a Han Solo storyline at all, but then they added Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I was like, wow, well, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, they keep adding talent, and there's nothing wrong with adding talent. It's just I still have no idea what kind of story you could tell with a Han Solo movie that would make me like it as a Star Wars fan.
And that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Well, this is going to add some negativity, but I think it's hilarious. Joe Carnahan's life on this Bad Boys Carnahan.
Yeah.
He's not directing Bad Boys for Life anymore. And I'm going to guess it's studio interference. He's not liking whatever's going on, and he jumped out. Because isn't it directed? Isn't the studio Warner Brothers?
Yeah, but that's got nothing to do with it here. It's a simple case of the dude has like 5 things going on right now.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was. He's writing all sorts. He's writing all the time, which is I'm happy because I like Joe Carnahan's films, the ones that I've seen. I'm just gonna get my opinion out of the way because my opinion is I really don't care. Whatever he'll do, he does. I'll watch it. So I really don't care.
Okay, John Campia. Chris, what are your thoughts?
There's about a 99.9% chance that this is strictly because dude is super freaking busy and he needs, to take one project off his plate. This was the project he chose, and that's probably the smartest one to go with because, I don't get why people love Bad Boys so much. I honestly don't.
Ask Josh McCougar.
Yeah, I know, right? But again, with Ryan, short answer, I don't care.
All right.
They'll find someone to direct it. So,
Case, do you care at all? Do you have any happier sentiments than they do?
The thing is,
Case is going to be the happy one. You're right. Case will be the happy one.
The issue is, I had hoped that you guys would care a little bit more about this, but apparently you don't. So that kind of sucks because I put the show notes together and I was like, maybe they want to talk about it, and apparently not. So let's just skip over this story.
Well, what I'm gonna say is sad, but they're gonna get somebody cool on it. Like, what if they get like Antoine Fuqua on this project? That'd be awesome.
That would get me more excited for it than having Joe Carnahan attached, because I'd rather see Carnahan do something original of his own.
Okay. Ava Green is announced to be on the Dumbo project, which I think should happen. I think it'd be cool for a live-action Dumbo. If they can do the Lion King live-action, if they can do the Jungle Book live-action, I don't see why they can't do Dumbo live-action. Case, what are your thoughts?
Oh, jeez.
Remake everything! Because all the remakes are so fucking great. I mean, Dumbo. Really? Out of all the Disney movies, you're going to remake Dumbo, which is probably one of the darkest, weirdest things to do, and it's kind of old. So, I mean, it's old, but it's not that dated, but it's so weird. To be fair, though, if you get anyone to do weird, then it makes sense that you have
Tim
Burton
on the project. And apparently it worked well when he made Miss Peregrine's Home for the Peculiar Children last year. That's why he brought back Ava Green. Now, Ava Green, love her. In every movie that I've seen her in, she's great, especially Casino Royale. I think she's one of the best Bond girls, so I'd love to see more of her. So this is a good decision. However, there is no Dumbo remake. This is dumb.
There is one. There is one. That's the issue.
Yeah,
is there is one.
There's gonna be one, and it's not dumb. It's fantastic. Brian, what are your thoughts about Ava Green hopping onto this project?
Anything you add her to, I think that's a good decision, because she is a really talented actress, and I think she makes mediocre movies watchable, such as Sin City 2 or Miss Peregrine. So, which I haven't seen the whole thing of, so I can't really comment too much on that. Yeah, it was on at my buddy's house.
Nice in it.
Yeah, right. So,
well, her body
I'm excited for that. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to say you're wrong. But
for the record, I am not a chauvinist pig. So for all you SJWs out there, shut up. It's a joke.
Oh, they'll come after you anyway. He's on Twitter, guys. Find him. And so, if you had to choose someone to do a Dumbo remake, Tim Burton is the best choice. But I'm not super into the idea of all these remakes and reboots and whatever, because Jungle Book was okay. It was cool to see all of the CGI, and that was nice, but it made me mad that they took the songs out for the most part. Cinderella.
That's a smart choice.
Okay.
It was a smart choice.
And Beauty and the Beast isn't shaping up to be the greatest movie ever, I don't think either. So
we'll talk about Beauty and the Beast when we get to it.
Hold on. So The Lion King is my favorite animated movie of all time. So that's going to be the real test. If they can make me enjoy Lion King, then I'll take whatever Disney throws at me next. But yeah, I'm happy for Ava Green, but I'm not jumping up and down about these stupid Disney remakes.
Okay, Chris, your thoughts?
When I first heard about this story, I thought it was stupid. I thought it was pointless. I thought, why the hell would you bother? However, as I started to think about it, why did they remake Jungle Book? They took one of their older they took one of their older properties that may have been a financial hit, but it wasn't that critically successful, and
it got 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
He's talking about the original.
I'm talking about the original.
Oh, the original. My bad.
Yeah. Nice try.
If you'd actually do your job and pay attention, Case.
But okay, so it took an older property that wasn't that well received at the time, even though it did make a lot of money. The sands of time have started to fade away. So what do? They give it a modern update. They give it a fresh take. Dumbo I would argue, is in the same position. Yes, it made a lot of money back in 1941, but it has been swept away by, the golden age of Disney, the 50s and the 60s, and then it got swept away again by the Disney Renaissance. So, it's a rarer find than people realize. So, I actually understand why they're remaking it. And Tim Burton, because Alice in Wonderland, that movie, gross. But
it grossed a lot.
It grossed a lot, but it's still gross. However,
wordplay.
Yeah, exactly. However, after hearing that both Danny DeVito and Eva Green are in talks to join this film, damn it, I'm accepting that they're making this movie, and I understand why they're doing it. So
Disney's getting all your money.
They are getting all my money, unfortunately.
And I'm okay with it. Let's talk about this piece of crap storm of a trailer, Geostorm trailer. It dropped. I chose not to watch it because I don't want my eyes to bleed.
Oh,
I heard all the eyes bled too. Ryan, tell me about your eye bleeding here.
Yeah, well, actually, the eye bleeding, it's more like ear bleeding, because this trailer does something that so many trailers nowadays do, and it pisses me off every time they do it, and that's, let's take a great song. No, not even the bois. Who gives a crap about the bois anymore? We've beat that horse to death already. Which horse I want to beat is the one where, like, let's take a great song and then slow it down and make it creepy and contemplative.
What song did they use?
They used It's a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong, and then they had to, make it all slow and creepy and dramatic, and it's like, 50 Shades has to do that, and like literally every crappy trailer in the history of like the past 2 years has used that gimmick, if you can even call it a gimmick, of taking a good song and using a slowed down cover. And it's just stupid and annoying, and all it is to me is when I hear that happen in a trailer, I'm like, well, I'm not going to see this movie. And so far, I haven't seen any movie that has used that in any of their trailers, so I'm off to a good start right now.
To be fair, though, Age of Ultron also used it, and it used it really well.
They used the actual song, though. It wasn't a cover.
Yeah.
They used the actual song. So, or actually, no, wait. I take that back. They actually did use a cover before everyone slays me in the freaking comments. So, okay, one exception. Out of every other trailer, I'm pretty sure that's the one exception. And even then, I still didn't like it. Because it still annoys me. Just use the actual song. Whatever song you pick, just use it. Just use the actual song.
But Chris, can you tell me about your eye bleeding?
Here's the thing. In all honesty, I see this being the next Batman and Robin. And I mean that
without the hype, though.
Exactly. Without the hype. I think this is going to be the sleeper cult classic that is so bad it's actually kind of fun. I am calling it now. I think this is actually going to be... I'm looking forward to it because this is going to be... I'm not going to lie. Unlike Fast and Furious, which is just not for me, this looks like the kind of movie that I just sit down, turn my brain off, grab a big, nice, large popcorn, throw some candy in my face, too, and just pig out.
Okay. Not the answer I was expecting. Okay. All right, I'm thrown off there. Kees, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, what Chris said, this looks like a movie that is so bad that you're going to enjoy it. Like last year, I was watching Gods of Egypt. I laughed so hard during that movie for all the wrong reasons because there was so many shit in that movie that I really enjoyed myself. And this looks like that. This movie looks so bad in every sense of the word. There's nothing good about this trailer. If you think this trailer looks good, I really doubt what your movie taste is. But it looks like so much dumb fun that, as Chris, I'm going to get a big popcorn and stuff my face.
All right. Well, this next topic is something that I can actually have an opinion on. The Baby Driver trailer dropped, and I thought it was cool. That's it. I just thought it was cool. It was a cool little trailer. Kees, what are your thoughts?
I also thought it was cool. I thought it was actually kind of a lot of fun. it seems like a movie with a lot of fun action comedy, but not a whole lot of plot, which I'm okay with because the trailer didn't really set up for a whole lot of plot. I'm looking forward to this. This looks fun, like a good fun action comedy that I can enjoy. So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, I kind of agree there. Ryan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I've been a big Edgar Wright fan ever since he did Scott Pilgrim versus the World, because that movie is awesome. I love that movie so much. And so I've been excited for this project for a little while, and finally getting to see the trailer. I watched this one. I watched the official, domestic trailer or whatever, and I also watched the international trailer. There weren't a lot of differences between the two. It just the international trailer touched on some different story points than the domestic trailer, but they're both really cool. The use of music in these trailers is how it should be, where they actually use the song and they use it in a good and effective way that gets you hyped for the movie. And I think that it seems like a very weird, fun movie where it's like one big long music video is kind of what I'm expecting. So yeah, I trust Edgar Wright and I'm excited for it.
Awesome. Chris, thoughts?
We got a thing that's called real love. We got away in the end. Real love. Oh, yes! Yes! Edgar Wright is back. I am so pumped. I am so pumped for this movie. Way more than I should be, in all honesty, but And
Are you so excited and you can't hide it?
Oh, don't give me singing again, Kees. I will start singing again. But yeah, no, I am definitely excited. It was so beautiful. So perfect. Now, okay, sorry, before I go all American Beauty on everyone's ass. Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Harrison Dula, actually.
Oh, come on, Kees.
You can't bring that into every conversation.
Oh, trust me, audience. He can, and he will. In a world.
It's a little tease, guys.
I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. Opening this week, we have Beauty and the Beast and the Belko Experiment. The Belko Experiment, I don't really care about. Beauty and the Beast, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to be super excited. I'm going to come out singing and dancing because I love musicals. And I think Beauty and the Beast is going to be magical and fantastic, unlike Kees' love for Harrison Dula.
Hey,
Ryan, can we
brought it up, not me.
maybe you can bring the show back on the road.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily really excited for the big one, which is Beauty and the Beast, but we'll see. It's gonna make money because it's gonna make money. So yeah, it's gonna make money. I'm not. Okay. That's neither of these. I'm not super excited for either of these movies. So sorry, not sorry.
Thanks for your excitement. Chris, what are your thoughts?
I'm actually gonna check both these out. Belko Experiment does look interesting. I like the concept, and I actually want to see James Gunn, at what I feel like could be him at his most unleashed. If you get my meaning. And of course, look, the reviews are looking okay for Beauty and the Beast. Not great, not terrible, but okay. So yeah, I'm a little nervous going in, but I'm still excited. I'm still gonna catch it Thursday night. Let's try to, and I'm gonna hope that my favorite Disney film doesn't get completely destroyed.
Chris, what are your final thoughts for the week?
It's been an alright week. Provided nobody gets nobody screws anyone else over. No, it should be a good week. I'm looking forward to this weekend, but I am a little bit worried that my money won't get as well spent as it should be. But hey, what's the point of having money if you're not here to spend it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Ryan, do you have any final thoughts?
No, not really. Just call me back when Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is in theaters, and then I'll be nice and excited for you.
All right, my final thoughts for the week. This week shows how mean Hollywood is, because there's never good news coming out of Hollywood. Right? There's always oh, this and this happened, and all of us are always so pissed about it. So that's kind of what it shows for me this week, is Hollywood always has bad news coming out of it, no matter what. Kees, plug yourself.
The Dutch Movie Guy on YouTube and at Dutch Movie Guy on Twitter.
Ryan, plug yourself. What's up, bro?
Well, if you like grumpy assholes, go find Kees. If you like funny assholes, you can find me on Twitter at Clan McLellan. That's Clan McLellan. Take care, guys.
All right, what's your Twitter? Chris, plug yourself and your awesome music.
All right. I'm the nicest asshole you'll ever meet. You guys can find me on Twitter at LSARBandMN. And also for Take 3 Productions at FanSchmodown.
And I'm Evan DeGraff. You can find me at my Twitter handle at EDEGRAFF11. And all of you guys stay safe in this crazy world. And thank you guys so much for listening. Bye-bye.